Hi guys, it's Piggy. Welcome back to my channel. So I showed you, I think it was Sunday, the stuff I made for design team for Barbara, and this was one of them. It was a hidden paperclip bookmark thingy. I don't know what you want to call it. And I had several viewers asking me how I made this, so I thought I'd make a video and show you guys. So let's go. First, what I did, I think I'm going to do the other side this time. So you can see this side, I've got the little thingies. Now I'm going to do them to the other side. And first I covered it with some paper. So what I did is take some of this graph paper and some tacky glue. First I wanted to put some glue on here. Okay, got enough glue on there. Plenty, actually too much, but okay. Then you take some graph paper and you just spritz it a bit. I'm gonna crumble it up first. So you spritz it. So that it's wet and you can play with it better. And then you can actually glue it on here and get some nice texture. Because it's wet, you can play with it, and it's really cool for it also sticks on the glue even though it's wet. So then I've got some nice structure. On here. Just going to let it dry and then play with some inks and stuff. And when it's dry, you just cut it out. Or you can try and tear it, but I'm just going to cut it for now. The bottom, I just want a little piece sticking out. Let's see if I can cut this like so and then tear. Okay, and then you have this. I'm just going to take this away. And I thought of using, have a look if it will fit on here. Bunny or otherwise a little kitty. This one will fit, or maybe this one. We'll see what goes on there. I played on here with some inks. So I think I used walnut stain. I think it was first, so I'm just going over this with my ink pad, and I should have put some gesso on first. So let's have a look if this doesn't work. Then I will put gesso on there anyway. Okay. So I dried it, and then after that I think I used the rusty hinge as well. And I think I'm going to use my block for this one. And let it drip. See. Spread some more, let it run a bit. So when it's dry, I'm just going to take the walnut stain again and just go around it, the edges. Let's get a dabber. And then what I did was take this stamp, and I think I took, let me see, ground espresso. It's just a texture stamp with some texture you can get, and stamp on there. I'm just gonna get enough on there for, I'm gonna cover most of it. I just want to see it, still want to see it. Okay, so this is what we got now. I think it looks quite cool, nice and grungy. Then what I did is take some trim and just put it on the edge there. So this is trim that's already got a sticky backside, so I'm just going to stick it on here and just follow the puzzle piece for its going zigzag. Okay, this was too long, but it's fine. Cut off the excess. Just gonna put an extra piece here. No. Okay, so then we have to decide which of these little animals I want to use. I think a kitty. Let's go for this little one. It's a little cutie. So I'm gonna ink around her, and then I'm going to play with some textures, like, let me see if I can use this color. Yeah, this is some fabrics, And I've got some other, this is like cheeseclothy stuff. And what else? I want to use some thread. Where did I put my thread? I think black again. Let me just get my thread. Go. So putting some thread down here, and then when I put my kitty there, you can see it's really empty on this side. So I wanted to put a die cut on this. I've still got one. Just have to. I've got another one here. So can I have a look if I want to put this one on here? It's quite cute. Or this one. It's also nice. Maybe both. Maybe that's too much again. Can put both if I want to. Just the one. I think I will use this one. Just going to take out these little pieces that I haven't done yet. And these won't go, so I'm just gonna leave them. And then I have some cotton as well that I can put there. So I'm just going to play around. First I'm going to ink around Kitty and also this little flower and try and get those little thingies out, and then I'll be back and we can glue everything together. Okay, so I inked around the little flower and around my kitty. So let's start gluing down. What do we want? Let me just have a look. I think I want a piece of this. So I've got a piece of this cheeseclothy stuff. And then I've got a piece of this fabric. I want to cover that elastic. Then I've got some thread I want to put on there. And then the little flower can put on there as well. So, and put Kitty on top. I just want to make this a bit more. So okay, let's say I want this on here. Why is it not going? Come on. There we go. Okay, putting some fabric on there. And these are two pieces together, so I want to glue them together. Whoops. And I've got some little thread. I'm just thinking if I should maybe put a piece of cotton there. Like that. So I'm just going to glue this on here. Get some glue on here. And then I'm going to glue this little flower on. Let's see how we want this. Something like this. Okay, just clip this off. And put some more glue here, and then kitty. Let's put kitty on there. Okay, some more thread out there, can't see anything. Okay. And then what I also did was just put a button on this. I'm just going to have a look which button will go with it. Okay, so I had a real hard time deciding, so I thought maybe I could just put 3 buttons on there. So the orange will go with that one. And then I've got 3 elements, and I've got some lavender color here. So I've got a lavender color little button. And orangey yellow for the dress. Just put that on there as well. So that's almost finished. I just want to put a little topper on there. So I've got this eyelash trim, and I just take a little piece. And what I did on the top there, I just made a little bow. There we go. And then on the back side, just carefully letting that dry, it's still like this, and we want a little paper clip. So what we do is, where's my glue? Take your glue and just everywhere you want to cover it. I'm going to cover it with some coffee dyed papers. Put some glue on everywhere you want the paper. So actually just everywhere. And then we can do the back side. Got some coffee dyed papers here. Let's cover it. Okay, I have to wait for the glue to dry and then just fussy cut it. So this is how it looks on the other side. So now you fussy cut around it. Okay, so I'm just gonna tear around it, and I think that will be okay. And if not, then we can cover it with some ink. Just gonna take the bow out so that we can fussy cut around, or fussy tear around it. Whoops. Oh, loads and loads of glue. Let me just get that off. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Well, I like that rough edges and torn edges and just not perfect. So the bottom here as well. So now you've got this. So now you can ink around it. Just gonna make the bow again. Okay, now you take a paper clip, not a small one, not a big one, just one that's in between. For this is quite a bigger piece. You're going to take a little bit of a bigger paper clip, and then you just get two strips of paper where your paper clip, well, won't be seen. I'm just going to tear it off. So one, and then the other one goes on top of it, or it's hidden. You don't want it to show. You can, if you want to, and you're not fussy about it, just take your paper clip and glue it on like this, and then you're finished. I love just hiding it in between here. Then you take your paper clip on this piece of paper, then you put some glue on the whole piece, and just make sure it's not on here. Don't want to glue the pieces of paper together. Okay, then you take your other piece of paper, your strip, and you put it over the other one, and the paper clip then is in between. Okay. And then same on the other side. And you get the paper over that paper clip again. There you go, and then make sure that you didn't glue anything together, and this has to be together, these two pieces. So you can slide a piece of paper in between like so. That's what you want. And then on the back of your, well, your puzzle piece actually, you then glue this. So you just decide what you want on this side, put your glue on again, and glue it on there. Just make sure that you don't glue the pieces of paper together. So you can see, let me just get a piece of paper. You now can see if it's not glued together. You can then slide it over a piece of paper in your book. So you can do loads more. You can, let me just tie the knot again, the bow. You can, for example, do this and then make this into a pocket, and then the little kitty on top of the pocket. That would be also cute, or make this into a belly band or whatever you want to. And then the only thing we still need is some splatters, and I'm just going to do some black. So taking my Woody again, I'm just taking this, well, this is so easy and really quickly. Put some black splatters on there, and I think that's it. Where did I put the other one? Yeah, there you go, guys. Got two really cute little bookmark hidden paperclip thingies, whatever you want to call it. So I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.